just warming up the brakes a bit. Beautiful day, high 70s. I think it hit 80, 81. My wheelies have been kind of coming and going on this. I was feeling pretty good and riding some out, floating them at balance point, but I haven't put in the work yet on this bike. And I was at 80, and I'm gonna go to 100 throttle strong. I've had this kind of idea that I wanted to get used to it at 80%, trying to milk the battery longer, but probably just gonna let go of that. Oh yeah. New handlebars. I got the ProTapers from Cycle Gear. They had a bunch to choose from. Took the old bars in and just kind of got the height. These were like 95 millimeters. I measured the stock ones. It was like over 100 height millimeters. So anyway, I do like these bars. When I put the bars on, they were still crooked from where the bike fell over. It just tipped over, basically no speed. But while my bars did bend, also the forks got misaligned. Pretty common on these e-bikes. I just loosened all the bolts, kind of moved it, cycled through it, and it straightened up. It pretty much trued itself up at that point. And really, my handlebars might not been bent as bad as I thought they were, because probably, or obviously, the front fork was also misaligned after that. But all's good now. I'm happy with these bars. I've got the crossbar here, which definitely ProTaper. It looks dirt bike. It looks like it belongs on the track off-road. I do like that. It is a beefier bar, but it is less stealth. Like if somebody's walking or on the sidewalk and they know ProTaper, they're immediately thinking that's a dirt bike, where the Warp 9s or the stock bars without the crossbar had less of an intimidating look. But that's not really a big issue for me. And I do like these bars. I did cut them down. It had a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and I cut it down at the number 2 line. So 2 notches in between 1 and 4, and I think they're just barely wider than the stock bars were. They feel good. I'm happy. We'll take a look at the ocean since we're here. Nice day. Waves are flat, but everybody's enjoying themselves. Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire. You might just end up getting burned. One thing I have done in between my last ride and this ride is I did readjust my chain. After about, I would say, the first hour or two on the bike, the first ride or two, it needed adjusting. It stretched. And after about 100 let's see, I'm at 177 miles. That first 150 miles, the chain did stretch more. I did adjust my chain. So much of that chain guard noise is gone. I was definitely taking off the chain guard. I actually unbolted it, but you have to actually take the chain off, undo the master link so it'll pull through. So I just re-put it on, kind of moved it down where I thought it wouldn't hit. And I don't know, let's see. Yeah, right there, I don't hear the slapping I was hearing. So keeping your chain tight and maybe just even adjusting that chain guard, but it certainly makes the bike quiet. I still think I plan on taking the chain guard and the chain guide off, just because I think it looks pretty good with that gold chain exposed, and it'll just be less noise anyway. But right now, I don't hear anything outside of my gearbox revving. Also, I have not, which I could do pretty easy on my Sur-On, I have not been able to just stand and put one foot down, bring the wheel up, and circle wheelie, walk a wheelie, all that stuff. There it is. I feel it. I'm just not comfortable yet. And you'll hear right there, that's my front brake. It does it when I put about half pressure on it. Still works fine. Little stoppy, but it's making noise. I'll take the pads off, clean them, clean the rotor. That should take care of that. I haven't touched anything on that front brake. The only thing that I did do on this front brake was this zip tie broke, so I put a new one on, but then when I would hit jumps and the fork bottomed out, it was sending this cable into my tire, my brake line into the tire. It would just flex that way. Tried to zip tie it. I tried to zip tie it here. I tried everything. And then stock, this cable was, brake line was run on the outside of the shock to the caliper here on the outside. I know a lot of people off-road have just moved it to the inside so it doesn't catch anything. But I'm clear, I've got plenty of space from the rotor, and so far I haven't noticed it pushing. I think I've gotten it to where if it flexes it goes here and it's playing through this better. So that's the only thing I've done to the front brake. End of the day here, sun is headed down. I was just taking a little tour over to the marsh and see if we can find a setting sun. You smoked your buddies. You smoked your buddies.
Oh yeah, they're a lot slower than this.
Obviously, the beauty of the e-bike next to us here is a multi-million-dollar estate right on the water, and we can ride right by and not even bother anybody. If you're thinking about getting a bike, this is the year to do it. There's so many options out now. The used market is, there's a lot to choose from. And you can go any direction you want, from big to little. There's bikes for $1,200, $3,500, $4,500. You can choose from something all day long. And $5,500, $7,500. Those options are kind of playing out right now, with the Altis being one of them. But it is a good time to ride, especially just getting out and exploring your local neighborhood. Well, hey there. I'm gonna crash your party. It's a cool spot, huh?
Yeah. Quite a scooter you got.
Yeah, my e-bike. I've been riding around the island today.
Oh, cool. You don't know power yet?
No, this'll go, 30, 40 miles. Yeah, on a charge.
You got the perfect spot.
Right? Right, it is. You guys enjoy it. Yeah. You bring, right, well, I'll let you be, but you bring your bug spray? Yeah, right, you gotta keep moving. You guys have fun. I'll let them be. Just made it. All right, so we've got just the last bit of sliver of sunset here over the Intracoastal Waterway. New bar's a success. Again, happy with all that. And overall, have not had any significant issues at all with the Altis. With the Sigma, she has been perfect. Another little end of day mini rip. Super happy. Going into our stats, I've got 66% and about 16.3 on the odometer here. All right, so my odometer gave me 16.3 miles. I'm at 185 total, 66% battery, and Strava is saying 16.22 miles. So we're pretty accurate. It's probably a little further here as it takes the rear wheel. So anytime it slides in sand or anything, it's going to be a little longer on the odometer. And let's see, yeah, my max speed was 47.2 and it said 47 here.